10 subtle signs she's trying to seduce you. Women are more subtle than men when it comes to seduction. So, how do you know that she's hitting on you through seduction? Don't miss any of the signs we'll be giving away in this video because you might not know she's already trying to seduce you. 10. She's comfortable showing you some skin. Some women are verbal when trying to seduce a man and showing sexual interest. They may talk about sex and things about sex and getting laid and all that. It works for most men, but not for all. That's why some women use other techniques to show she's interested in getting more intimate with a man. She might start showing some skin, which is very effective, by the way. Men can be aroused visually, and that is something that women can use to their advantage to win a man that they're looking to seduce or attract. She's getting more visual by showing some skin. Although this doesn't mean stripping her clothes at this point, she will instead do it subtly. What is meant by this is she will try to show some skin to you, but without being too obvious. Sometimes you won't even notice that she's doing it on purpose. Is she leaning forward to pick up something and staying in that position so that you can see her cleavage? She will not call you to look at it, but she is patient enough to wait for you to look without being told to do so. She is doing this overtly to seduce you by showing you the goods that you might be missing if you won't pay attention to her. You can conclude that this girl intentionally wants you to see this extra about her, and she is not doing it by mistake. She will be revealing and showing some skin to a guy she likes, and probably she's hoping that you'd ask her out for a date. However, don't jump to conclusions and be very aggressive about this. Just take it as one of the signs that she's subtly seducing you. 9. She talks about getting intimate. While she won't blatantly say it's been so long since I've been laid, it's not like that. Instead, she does it subtly and it can be hard to tell. She might be dropping things about sex in your conversation, letting you know that she has sex on her mind. It can be a good indication that this girl likes to have sex with you. It is not every day that a girl would be talking about sex to everyone she meets, so it can mean something if she's talking about sex with you. Why would she bother talking about it if she's not interested in having it with you? Why would she also be in the first place talking about something this private if she's not comfortable with you? Why would she be doing this? It's because she's trying to seduce you and she wants to be more intimate with you, not at the bar, but someplace where you two can be alone. Once you become comfortable with her, she will start asking a lot of sex-related questions. She's now starting to fish for information, although still trying to sound innocent at that. You're now into her trap. She's building up the conversation and trying to get you in the mood to have sex with her sooner or later. But hey, don't go for a kiss yet. You better check out the other subtle signs that a girl is trying to seduce and flirt with you. Let's proceed to the next. 8. She doesn't mind hanging out with you the whole night. When drinking or partying out with friends, she's more than willing to stay the night and not faking calls from her friends. She's willing to stay provided that you're there. This whole time you two are together is like a mental foreplay. She is most likely committed if she's sticking around and waiting for you in the night. You should take note of this sign along with the others that we've shared above to tell if she's trying to seduce you or not. 7. She touches herself and also you. When a woman is trying to flirt with a man, she touches herself a lot. She also touches you. She's lightly touching herself, particularly in between her clavicle and breast, and perhaps stroking it with her fingers a lot of times and gently. She is also trying to turn you on and attract you. If she's placing her fingers on her body parts like her hair, you will notice that she's playing a lot with it. Women try twirling or moving their hair around with their finger. A sure sign that she's in the mood for flirting with you and that she's attracted too. It is one of the clear signs of attraction that you should watch out for to master the art of seduction. It is one of the tricks that women use to attract the guy they like, and when she's playing with her hair a lot, then this lady is eagerly waiting for you to make the first move. Then she also touches you. When you're talking with her, she may be lightly touching your arm, and if you are comfortable, she may also be touching your chest. Doing this is a clear indicator that she doesn't want just a conversation. Is she resting her hand on your body like your chest for a few seconds, or maybe she's rubbing her hands on your shoulders and arms? If she does, then she might want to say, do you want to take this conversation somewhere else? Notice if she's putting her hands on your leg, chest, or near your groin. And if she does, she's throwing you a sign that she has a sexual interest in you. Nevertheless, she's getting into your personal space. If she is touching you, she's letting you into her personal space too. 6. She gives you a lot of attention. A high volume of attention that someone is giving another person is a sign of seduction. This is especially true if they're giving that person more attention than they do with everyone else. So, is she giving you a lot more attention than the rest of the people in the office, for instance? Is she talking to you more than she does with everyone else? Is she looking at you very often and doesn't mind even if you catch her looking at you? She may even throw you a lot of stares and probably want to lock eyes with you. Is she sending you a lot of instant messages and interacting with all your social media posts and stories? Is she frequenting your hangout spots or hanging out with the people you know? Is she doing the same activities she doesn't usually do? Giving a lot of attention is one of the techniques that seducers use to show that they're sexually interested in someone. Attention can be quite addictive, and deep inside you're starting to like it too. However, do not jump just yet and become aggressive. You should be able to read the other signs that we've shared here to further tell that she's actually seducing you and not just being super friendly. 5. She puts you in a suspense state. She is never boring and always gives you a combination and bursts of romanticism, drama, and emotions. Your time together is not uneventful, but it is full of surprises and maybe suspense. It is never boring. You can't keep up with surprises here and there, and that's what she is putting you into, a state of suspense. This is a manipulation technique she's using to keep you hooked and interested in her. You should take note of this subtle sign that this special woman is having sexual interest in you. 4. She always listens to what you're saying. Listening is a form of respect. Although she may be flirting or trying to seduce you, she may also be serious about you, and seducing you is one of her ways to show you that she wants you. If she needs you sexually, she will commit herself to listening intently to whatever you're saying. The best part is she remembers them too. She remembers even the tiniest bits of your story, no matter how boring that sounds. If you talk about the latest in golf, swimming, hiking, or anything else, she will have her ears listening to you closely. And even after days or weeks, she will still remember everything you say. It is because she is interested and she wants to know you deeper, aside from being sexually interested. In many cases, she may also start complimenting your personal style, telling you that she's impressed with it. She'll also not forget to comment about your dashing look with that suit. Well, she obviously wants to see your body without it, although you might not be able to tell yet. 3. She is nervous when around you. It might sound funny that she's overly confident in front of everyone except you. Whenever you show up, you're making her nervous. One of the telltale signs she's hiding her real feelings for you. She wants you sexually, but she's not ready yet to tell you or get out there. She wants to impress you, but she still fears being rejected or not making sense yet to how she really feels about you. She may be poor at hiding her feelings, so she doesn't know how to remain calm when you're around. So it may be obvious that she's talking complete nonsense when she's with you, or she may also be very quiet and not talk at all. Little you do know that you are turning her into a fool. So she's acting quite abnormally. So if you're trying to figure out if she's subtly seducing you and wanting to be with you, take note of this sign along with the rest that we've shared above. 2. She replies to your messages almost instantly. She doesn't want to miss the opportunity of talking to you. That's why she sees to it that you get instant replies whenever you send her a message, whether via SMS or social media. Especially when she's online, she sees to it that you will receive a reply in seconds. Her messages will say a lot about her. For instance, her emails, texts, and DMs may be very flirty with cute emoticons. Women love chatting, and seducers, in particular, would use it to start and engage you in a flirty and naughty conversation, especially if she's shy in person. You will notice her sending you flirty messages like, "How's your day?" and "How has it been at work?" Once done, she will open intimate topics like what you're wearing, what's the color of your underwear, and so on. And if you are lucky enough and she wants you to know more about her, she might also invite you to come over to her place. 1. She directly says she wants you. This does not apply to all girls, and this may not be a very subtle sign, but it may be worth adding to this list to be aware and prepared in case you encounter a woman doing this. Not all women will be direct, but for women who are more straightforward, they won't be shy to spit it out. Even if she may sound joking or flirting a little, she will certainly admit and tell you directly that she wants you in bed with her. While these are things a girl does to seduce you, does it mean that she likes you? Well, the answer is not as simple as yes or no. She might be trying to seduce you, but it doesn't always mean she likes you. You first need to find out the unmistakable signals she's giving away to show that she really likes you.